Right, Dennis, every steam loco needs a fuel and water. So what fuel do you use in this?
Okay, this is oil fired. We use sump oil and use cooking oil.
Yeah.
And that's in the tender here with the tank there. There's probably about 100 gallons in there.
Yeah. And how does that get into the firebox?
Right, we've got the hose comes through here, through this control at the bottom here, and we've got three burners. The centre one is our pilot burner, and the two outside are the main ones, the two main burners.
Right.
We can operate the engine with any combination of the three.
And the fuel gets atomised, does it?
It's the steam atomising burner, so you need the steam to atomise the fuel, and then it burns in the firebox.
So how do you start it?
We have a diesel-fired electric furnace burner, which we put in to start it, or we can use compressed air to atomise it.
Yep.
If the oil's hot, it's got to be hot to burn properly.
Okay, so
in the oil tank we've got an immersion heater, which we plug in a couple of days before and bring it up to temperature.
Okay.
While it's running, there's a steam line with a coil going through the oil to keep it hot.
Yep. All right, and the water is in the saddle tank?
Water is in the saddle tank, and we use an injector. We've got one injector on each side. There's one here and the one on the other side.
And then an injector is a pump operated by steam, isn't it?
Well, it's not really a pump.
No.
It's, they're very hard to explain, but it uses differential pressures to change pressure into velocity, which forces the water into the boiler against boiler pressure. Yep. It's an ingenious idea, and when they're working, they work really well, and if they're not working properly, they're a bastard.
Okay. All right, and so the oil burns, heats the water in the boiler, and the boiler's underneath the saddle tank.
The boiler is under here, and this is the back head of the boiler here.
Yeah.
With the gauge glass.
Yeah.
And these are all the various controls. Firebox here.
Yeah.
Safety valve, two safety valves, pressure gauge, and whistle on top.
And tell me about the gauge glass. Can you just point it out?
This one's the gauge glass.
Yeah. So that shows the level of the water in the boiler.
And we've also got two tricops on the other side which do the same thing.
Okay.
If you open them up, open the bottom up, and there's water coming out, you're safe. If there's steam coming out, you're not.
Right, okay. Yeah, you stop quick.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, and what pressure does it run at?
We run at 120 psi.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty low, isn't it? In modern terms,
right
anyway.
For this class of locomotive.
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, some of the big mainline stuff run at much higher pressures, but
yeah.
The small industrial locomotives were around about the 100 to 140 pound.
Right. Okay.
We've very rarely got much more than that.
So the steam collects in the boiler, and then you make it run by your regulator, don't you?
Yeah, the regulator here. On the other side, you can't see it from there, but there's a valve motion lever which you can put forward, and it engages whichever set of valves you want going forward or reverse.
Yeah.
And then you open the regulator and move off.
Okay. And we've got a whistle up the top.
Yes.
There. Okay. Which is the steam goes through there.
Yeah.
Just go up there. Okay. All right. And that regulator opens a valve where?
The valve is inside the steam dome, which is this bit that sticks up here.
Oh yeah.
And it's a slide valve, like a box, a hollow box with port faces in it.
Yeah.
The valve goes up and down and lets steam into the steam line or shuts it off.
Right. And the steam then goes down into the cylinders. Which are down there.
One each side.
Yeah. Okay. And you've got a valve gear. Is that a Walsall's valve gear?
It's Bagnall Price valve gear, which is a modification of Stephenson's.
Okay. Yeah. So, and that makes sure that the valve timing is right to let the steam in at the right times and exhaust it at the right times.
Exactly right.
Yeah. Okay. And then you've just got two axles there.
Yep.
So the coupling rods are removed at the moment because you're working on it.
Yeah, we were replacing the brake blocks. And to get the brake blocks off, we had to take the rods off.
Oh, okay, yeah. So those rods would connect the back of the piston.
One rod connects the two wheels together.
Yeah.
And the other rod connects from here, which is on the piston rod.
Yeah.
To the outside there.
Okay. All right. Then the last thing I'd like to do is just have a look in the smoke box. Okay, so now we're at the front end where we've got the smoke box. So if we can just open the smoke box, see what's inside.
Okay, the first thing you obviously see is all the ends of the tubes which run through the boiler.
Yep.
They transfer the heat from the fire through here and up the funnel.
So the heat from the fire comes through those tubes, heats the water as it comes, and then up the funnel.
Up the funnel.
Yep.
Now, these two pipes around the side are when you open the regulator, the steam comes down through a pipe inside the boiler and splits that goes here, one to each side.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, we've done a modification on this, made it into a Lempower firebox or smoke box. This shroud goes up in here. Yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
This blast nozzle goes in that position there.
Yeah.
And then you've got the blower ring which surrounds that.
Yeah.
Which you can turn the blower on to help induce a draft in the
right.
In the fire.
So that gives a draft pulling through the tubes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And
now tell me about saturated and unsaturated. Is this saturated?
Yes.
Yeah.
It would be very unusual to have a superheated industrial locomotive.
Okay. So superheated means that the steam is generated and then is heated again from the fire, isn't it? Yeah.
You have superheater elements. Some of the tubes, when you've got a superheater, some of these tubes would be 3 times the size. Yeah. And then they've got a superheated tube going through them. So the steam is directed back through the superheater before it goes to the cylinders. Okay. On the way from the boiler to the cylinders. Yeah.
And then if we just close the smoke box door again, I see we've got another gauge class behind it.
Yes, that's just the gauge class for the tender, for the saddle tank.
Okay, yeah, show you how much water you've got in the tank.
Yeah.
And on the buffer beam down there, that's a lubricator, is it?
Yes, this is a weight-filled lubricator.
Yeah.
We have only 2 elements coming off out of the 3 that are on there, and they are steam cylinder oil to go to the cylinders.
Right, so that's connected to the piston, and there's a pump in there.
It's connected to the crosshead.
Okay.
So as the crosshead goes backwards and forward, this works a ratchet. Yeah. And the ratchet turns this thing slowly, and you can adjust that to adjust your feed rate of the oil. Okay. And underneath, for other lubrication, we have the 3 sight glass oilers on each side. The front and back ones go to the axle boxes on that side, and the centre one goes to the eccentric, which drives the valve gear, which is on the axle.
Right, yeah. Okay. All right, I think we're done. Thank you very much, Dennis.